Hi, it's Donna. Just wanting to say good morning. It's a beautiful day. High today, I think, is only going to be 86 degrees. I am really looking forward to this weather finally cooling down. I'd show you what I'm wearing but I can't really at this point. But I am totally dressed for and waiting for the fall weather. I've got my boots on, I have my bootleg jeans on, I have a 3/4 length sleeves on, so I will be trying to spend as much time in the air conditioning as possible today. The progress for me is this. Weight-wise, nope, not a single thing. No progress whatsoever in that front. Got a lot of walking in yesterday, which was wonderful. I spent the day with my best friend at Disney Springs. We went to see a movie. We walked and walked and walked as one tends to do at Disney Springs. And it was great. We had a really good day. Things are going well for me with my job, really well for me with my job. Just a lot of favor. I pray every day for favor. I pray every day that I will do my job to the best of my ability and that I will do the job to please the Lord and not men. And so in doing that, in doing my job as something to please the Lord, it's being noticed elsewhere, and that's nice. I got chosen to do this thing which I can't talk about, or I shouldn't talk about, but it has to do with human trafficking and obviously stopping human trafficking. And then this, I received an award, which I think I already talked about because I'm really, really proud of that. And just some good words from people. In fact, my boss actually told me that maybe every now and then I could slack off for a few hours, which was awesome. You know, other parts of my life that I'm working on, I have a lot of work to do financially, and I am looking for a new place to live. I feel like, as grateful as I am for this place, and I truly am, that it's just becoming more and more intolerable for me to stay there. It's not anything that I'm basically not enjoying my life in my home. I enjoy my life, but at home, I feel like I'm stuck. I can't cook. I don't have a place to throw trash away. I mean, I can't, I can't, and I can't do anything but sit in my bedroom, and there's just no comfortable place to sit in my bedroom. So I actually try to be out as much as possible, which is why I have a problem financially, because that's leading to me making poor financial choices. But I know that I can do it because I've done it before, so I'm going to be doing better. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, just great strides over my past, truly doing really well. I think I told you I changed up a lot of the supplements I take. I can't remember them all, but maybe I can. I think I can. So I'm going to share the supplements I'm taking that I do believe are helping. When I'm taking raw desiccated thyroid, take that every morning. Then I take a little bit later, around breakfast, I take vitamin A DK, which helps with thyroid. I take a multivitamin. I take chromium picolinate. I take probiotics, always probiotics. And I have started taking omeprazole again. I used to take it a while back. Then the probiotics got all that under control. But back in January, oh my goodness, it's been a long time. Back in January, I got really ill and ended up all out of balance and had to start taking the omeprazole again. I'm about ready to see if I don't have to take the omeprazole anymore. So I'll start laying off that tomorrow, I think, and see how that goes. Because, yeah, I think that the probiotics do the trick for me all the way around. Definitely have balanced me out in other ways. One of the diagnoses that I suffer with or have suffered with in the past, and that I have, is irritable bowel syndrome. And most of the time in the last many years, it's been with diarrhea, but I have also suffered with it with constipation. And I am just so much better now. I don't often have the issues anymore with diarrhea, and that's awesome. I bet you're happy to know that. Let's see. Okay, what else to continue? The other things I do is every morning my breakfast is that I make a protein shake with whey protein. Even though Dairy and I aren't friends, I can handle the whey protein. And then I do mushroom matcha. I add to that. I don't like coffee, so I don't do mushroom coffee, but I do the mushroom matcha. Never skip a day. It really helps with my mood. I have collagen that I add to that shake, and I've started putting L-glutamine in it. And as I've said, I don't really have much difference in my weight, but there are things that I've noticed. My jeans are a little big on me some days, most days. My rings fit better. I know that's a weird way to tell. Things like that. Like, I do know that there's a difference, and people are telling me, oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight, and I'm like, well, no. I do say yes, but I think to myself, no, not really. I'm not losing weight. But clearly something's going on, because it's not just one or two people that's saying that, it's a lot of people. So maybe I just haven't seen it. Maybe I just, because I don't know. Whatever it is. Anyway, I'm doing well, and I'm determined to lose weight, even though it's been it's been 9 months out of this year that I gave myself to lose 110 pounds, and I've lost 20 pounds in 9 months. Yay. But it's okay, because I haven't given up, and that was my own little imaginary deadline, and that's all that was. It was imaginary deadline. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep striving. And, seriously, if I can do it, and I know that I can, then you can do it. I know that you can. And I know that you can do hard things, because we can. Hard things are hard to start. And maybe that'll be the next thing out of the fear that we have, but we can. And in fact, in looking for my new home, it just occurred to me that one of the things I'm afraid to do, maybe it's time I give it a shot. So maybe there's that. But finding a new home, there's a very real deadline. I have to find a new home quickly. So the other plan might take a little longer, but still it's there. Anyway, as I said, if I can do it, you can do it. Have a beautiful day. Bye.